Hey guys, what is up? It is Jank here, and I decided not to upload a Road to a Clip because I wanted to do something a little bit differently and see how they would go. I always either upload a Road to a Clip, a mini Taj, an episode, or a playthrough episode, but I've never really told you guys more about myself. I've never explained how I started sniping or how I got into gaming itself. And I thought I would maybe every episode try to tell a little bit about myself so you guys can get to know me. That's what this is going to be called, is getting to know me. First things first, I don't know if you guys know this. Some people do, some people don't. My name is Dylan Robert Matthew Barnes. It's a long name, I know. I have two middle names because it's a tradition in my family to have, if you have a brother or sister, have their name and then your grandfather's name. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Or grandmother if you're a girl. It's kind of cool, kind of whatever. It's a long name. The very first game that I ever played and how I got into gaming was back when I was at least, I want to say 5 or 6. My very first game was Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. There was Red and Blue before that, but I only watched it on TV, and my family wasn't. My mom was a single mom, and she had me when she was 16. My dad was 22 and he left, but he ended up coming back for a couple of years. But I'll save that for a later story. But so my mom didn't have a lot of money, and my grandfather really did. So he would make sure to get me anything I wanted, as long as grandma wasn't present, because I could talk grandpa into getting me anything I want. My grandpa didn't really spend a lot of money on his own kids, so he felt like it was time for his grandkids to get all the stuff that they deserved. So every time it was I stayed the night on a Friday, Saturday morning I would get up and ask grandpa to go buy me a new game. Mostly it would be Pokemon. I was a Pokemon nerd back in the days. I still play them now because I want to play every single Pokemon game, like the original version style, because it was the first game I ever started playing as a kid, and I want to not let it down. I don't know, I have a weird thing in my head just to not let them feel forgotten, I should say. But Call of Duty really didn't come into my life at an early age. I did not play COD 4, I did not play World at War. I absolutely hated Call of Duty when World at War was around. I initially started playing Halo first. I was a Halo player. I wasn't really good. I was an AR player. And of course, I didn't have an Xbox. I didn't have an Xbox until right before MW2 came out. The only time I would ever play Xbox is when my friends would get around, and we would stay a night at somebody's house, and I would always have to borrow a controller because I had a PlayStation 2. I wasn't with Xbox. I didn't understand what an Xbox was. I just didn't follow. I was kind of lame back then. But Halo, I think it was either Halo 2 or Halo 3. I think it was 3. I started playing. Feels like it's been forever since Halo 3 was new and out. But that's the game I wanted to play. I wasn't good, like I said. I played with friends. I mostly played sport games. Sport games was my thing. I always played sports games, even though that they're the same every year. Just basically new people are on it. I always played them, always loved to play them. Never really looked forward to anything besides sports games. And when I got my first Xbox, I didn't have Xbox Live. I actually ended up taking my mom's credit/debit card when I found out about Xbox Live and started playing, I think it was SmackDown versus Raw 2008 or 2006, or I don't know, somewhere in that region, and I ended up buying a year subscription on Xbox, and my mom, and that's like $60 right there for this year-long subscription. My mom actually bought me a 3-month subscription to be a member, or gold member. I think it's a gold member, and it came with a headset. And at the time, I didn't have a headset, so and my mom didn't know about that. And then she found out that I did do that. She ended up taking it back, so I didn't get in trouble. She understood that I wanted to be able to do more with playing Xbox and stuff, so she did that. But that was really where I came in. I didn't play MW2 until that November, which I don't know. It's been 2000. How long? I don't know how long MW2 has been out, but because it came out in November, I didn't get it till December, because I ended up getting it from my grandparents, other grandparents, and I was really bad. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those noobs that couldn't figure out his sensitivity on how to move. I was literally, it was just awful. I remember my uncle watching me play, and I was going like 1 in 26. It was horrible. I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is not Halo. I am so bad right now. It was just horrible. But when I got into sniping, I did get into sniping off MW2, but it wasn't quickscoping. I didn't understand how to quickscope. I just couldn't get it. My friends were always, excuse me, I burped. My friends were always better than me. We would go to private match on Rust and have like a 1v1, or get like 3 people or 4 people in and try to do like a who would get the most kills. But I was never good. I just couldn't do it. I would really only use a sniper to try and get the next camo and try to get headshots, because they look cool. Everybody wanted to get the camo and everything. You wanted to get blue tiger, red tiger, or autumn. But I just never really came into my own. But then MW3 came around. Nope, sorry, I'm wrong. Black Ops 1 came around, and that pretty much just completely screwed me over. I sucked at Black Ops 1. I ended up doing GB with a whole bunch of my friends and joining a team and actually being a GB player. So that's Black Ops 1. For my next episode of Getting to Know Me, I will get into more depth on from MW3 to Black Ops 2. I hope you guys like this. If you guys really enjoyed Getting to Know Me and want to hear more, leave a like and comment below what you think about my past, and hopefully I'll be able to continue this. I'm having a nice job trying to remember. Alright guys, thanks for listening. I'm Jank here, and peace.
Enemy care package incoming.